Ms. Coe, if you would like to approach the podium.
As a licensed realtor since 1987 and a broker since 1990, I've experienced Scottsdale's growth both as a resident and real estate professional. Serving on the board of Scottsdale Community Partners, we contract with Scottsdale Social Services to fund and help implement programs like Empty Bowls, Back to School, Healthy Packs, Adopt a Family, and Adopt a Senior. The Planning Commission is the bridge between the council, city staff, developers, and the citizenry. I commit to listen to all parties, doing on-site visits to proposed projects, and if I don't understand, I will ask questions and seek help. I will study each project that comes before the commission and will not make any crucial decision until I have learned as much as possible. Please don't write me off from joining this commission.
Some of the things said that you believe that every person's viewpoint is of value and that your main issue for planning and zoning was bringing people together. I'm not quite sure how that's Planning Commission's main issue, but since you were highlighting it, I was recently at a public meeting with you where people were actually rudely shut down, and I found that kind of interesting. People with different viewpoints actually didn't get a chance to speak, and so I was wondering if you could give me an example of a time when you heard an opposing view with an open mind, and then you modified your position and helped to bring people together.
Well, that's an interesting question. Thank you, Vice Mayor. I was at that table at that meeting with you. I did not know that person, and I really was flummoxed by the rude behavior of another person. I do believe in civil discourse, and I do believe that we need citizens on this commission to listen to all these points of view. We need to hear from the people of Scottsdale when a new project comes up, and that's where I really feel that every voice needs to be heard before the Planning Commission advances projects to the council.
And I love what you're saying, but it's just hard for me to understand when you say you want to be a voice of reason without an ideological viewpoint or agenda, because every email we get from you is ideological. It's development is destruction, not construction. The council and the PC are rubber stamps. We have blinders on. We're condescending. We don't listen. I mean, it's all in the public record. So I appreciate that you're saying you're open-minded, and you actually used the words pro-development. But yet, every project is opposed when we get the emails, and they're strongly opposed. So my final question is, I'm having a hard time understanding how you would work as a team member of council and of Planning Commission after you've thrown what I felt was quite a few stones. So, and I'm also wondering what metrics you're using to evaluate a project with, you keep saying an open mind. So I haven't had that experience from you, and you've been very vocal. So.
I've been vocal about projects that I disagree with, and
Is there a project that you did agree with?
I haven't voiced any opinion about projects that you've all approved. You have approved many projects that I haven't spoken out against, Vice Mayor. I respect the work that you do, and I only speak out when I have an opposition, and I often feel that that opposition isn't heard. So I have been frustrated, and I do feel that the Planning Commission it's the bridge between the citizens from the city to the Planning Commission to the council for approval of plans. My only ideological opinion is that we need to preserve the peace and tranquility of our city. It's a beautiful town, it's suburban. I don't want to urbanize Scottsdale. So if that was an ideological position, that is it. I don't want to see us urbanized.
I won't belabor the issue. To me, calling development destruction as opposed to construction is a little bit ideological, but I don't have any other questions. Does anyone have any questions? Thank you, Ms. Coe.
Thank you.
Vice Mayor, I'm hoping we can have some brief questions and brief answers as we go forward.
Again, I think all of these commissions are so important, and we're hiring people who are going to have the job for 2 years, so I'm doing my best.